To get where we are at the moment, yes, it has been a long journey.
For over 10 år siden gik Chris Linning og hans kolleger i gang med arbejdet med at implementere BIM i bygningsdriften af Operahuset i Sydney.
I think it was more a case of I'd seen what computers and computer technology could do in other industries that I've worked in. And when I arrived at the Opera House, I was literally given a key to an office that had been unoccupied for 18 months and was full of sheets of drawings and PDFs and microfilms and everything, and nobody knew what it was.
Okay.
And no one understood what was in there. And it was the journey started for me was a case of probably the first 18 months of working at the Opera House was actually discovering what was in this office that was the information office and starting to collate it and put it into place. And it was just my background as far as trying to organise things into systems and standards and grouping and collating things into similar groups that I started to put things into order, and it just evolved from that. You know, technology started to come along, and probably the best thing that ever happened was when the Opera House in 2004 we were selected to actually be an exemplar project, and that started really the whole BIM journey commencing 11 years ago.
Men en så berømt bygning som Operahuset med dets helt særlige arkitektur har naturligvis både haft sine fordele og udfordringer for projektet.
Well, in some ways it's been an absolute positive because everybody wants to be associated with the Opera House. But then at the same time, the associations are sometimes very commercially driven. So, I mean, what we had to do was, from many times, you'd go along to a conference or something like that, and you would literally, if anything, cover your name tag where you came from, because everyone wanted to be your friend. Because all of a sudden, the Opera House, we can get commercial advantage here. So, I mean, the building certainly has been a positive in the possibility of what we're trying to do. I mean, if we were a local sewerage works located on a country town somewhere out the back doing exactly the same thing, I'm quite certain we would not be where we are today.
No.
Vi spurgte til slut Chris Linning om et godt råd til andre, som skal til at begive sig ud på en lignende rejse som den han har været på.
I think the principal thing would be making the group of people understand exactly what the final goal may be. If you don't have everybody understanding what you're trying to achieve and working together as a team, people will tend to go off in their own little tangents, and it's creating the story and getting people engrossed in the story so they can see the benefits as well. And I mean, that's probably it's been one of the biggest things for me is getting the right team of people who understand what the destination is going to be.